Good morning, everybody, from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It is a rainy day here in the Great Smoky Mountains. And we're down here taking a look at the river to see if it's overflowing or any kind of flooding, because we are under a flood watch. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Old Mill restaurant for breakfast. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Good morning, mallards. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day. Beautiful rainy day. So this is the new river walk area, and they brought back Smokey Bear. Yes. He hasn't been out here in a long time. Well, good morning, Smokey. I'm glad to see you. We thought you were gone forever. But he's out here, isn't he? Ah, yes. And we have Hurricane Helene.
Yep.
And she's making her way up through Florida, and she's going to come pretty much right over the top of the Smoky Mountains. Very close, anyways. Yep. So it's going to rain for the next few days here. We're supposed to get a lot of rain. And we do have a chance for it to flood down there on the Little Pigeon River. But this is a very nice new area. They've extended river walk. So now you can walk all the way down there by the KOA, all the way out to Dollywood Lane. You can walk all the way to Dollywood Lane now. But it is good to see Smokey Bear back in his jeans.
He's buff.
Yeah. You know, a lot of folks come out and take photos with him. He's been down for almost 2 years now, hasn't he? And for all those who answered the call, the memorial here for all the firefighters, police officers, everybody who answered the call. And over here there's a great big white tent because they're going to be having the Rotary Arts and Crafts swap meet, I don't know what you call it. They have that every fall. Of course, fall is beginning here in the Smokies already. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's go to the Old Mill. And it's been a little while since we've had breakfast at the Old Mill. Maybe even a couple years. We usually come here for dinner or lunch. But they do have good breakfast here. Yeah, they re-sided the restaurant just recently. They're all decorated for fall. Oh yeah, the little waterfall here is definitely angry, isn't it? Angry this morning. I've seen it angrier. But anyways, let's go get breakfast first and we'll check out the we'll check over there. There's all the So they don't have a real big selection on their breakfast menu, just these two sides. But I think I want to get the Old Mill Country Breakfast. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of dark where we're sitting, but so you get 2 farm fresh eggs. You get a small order of pancakes, grits, homemade biscuits, preserves with some fried potatoes, and some country sausage gravy. Yeah, they have a cinnamon raisin pecan French toast. That sounds really good as well. They have a southern omelet. They have vegetable omelets. Omelets of your choice. They have an Old Mill pancake breakfast. So all your biscuits, all the grits are made right here at the mill. We walked right in. They took our order immediately. And look at who's greeted us for breakfast. The salt and pepper shakers. Of course, these are made right at the Pottery House, which is just across the street from the old mill here. And look at that. That's cool. These are classic. These are iconic to the Smoky Mountains. Look at this little bowl that's holding all the little Splenda sugars and that. And there's a tiny little bear. He's hanging on for dear life. Look at that. There's his little butt. That is really, really cool. Yeah, so they brought out some orange juice for us and a little basket of goodness. They got some, looks like some jam, right? A little bit of jam. Some butter. You gotta have butter. And these must be the biscuits and, oh, it's warm to the touch. Oh, wow. So it looks like it got some little fritters or little,
banana muffins?
these are little muffins in here. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Little muffins, a little jam, and a little butter. There's nothing like a little bit of jam in the morning. Oh, wow. Good. Breakfast is here, so I have some center cut ham, eggs over easy, some hash browns, little mini pancakes, 4 of them to be exact. We also have some grits, some biscuits over here. Of course, we got the syrup. That looks like that's the sausage. That's the sausage gravy. And what did you get, Dawn? The
Pecan French toast.
the pecan French toast. Looking good. You also have some eggs over easy and some
eggs and bacon.
some bacon on the
$2
side.
more.
Looking good. You got some butter, more butter. Yeah, look at that. It's a big old breakfast. Pecan French toast. These grits are milled right next door at the old mill. Ooh, that gravy looks good as well. And my ham is really good as well. I'm going to get into those eggs here in a second. Our total came up with $34.31. So the schools are closed today. Dollywood just closed for the day. National Park has a lot of the roads. They're also closed as well. And yeah, the ducks are enjoying it. They're probably some of the few. Yeah, it's not too bad. I've seen it worse. I've seen it all the way to the edge, almost the edge of the sidewalk there. But they're saying that later on this evening, it could almost get to the top of that bridge there. The 1830 old mill. And they're getting ready to grind up some goodness in there. That means the paddle wheel should be moving on the other side. And back in the old days, you used to be able to walk all the way down there. Well, we have seen it angrier. A lot angrier. A great place to come and get a photo. One of the more photographed places here in the Smokies. Singing in the rain, we're singing in the rain.
I'm soaked in the rain, singing with my red umbrella in the rain.
You know,
Of course it's always wet.
it's always a sight to see the Little Pigeon River and how powerful it can get. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive around town, see what's going on, and maybe we'll head up to Gatlinburg. We stopped at the Gatlinburg Visitor Center and they have a really cool pumpkin person over here. Looks like he's doing a little bird watching or bear watching. But yeah, the Gatlinburg Welcome Center. I do recommend stopping here if you've never been to the area before. They're very knowledgeable and they can give you the maps and everything you need. Rocky Waters Motor Inn is looking good. It is. Now, so we're over here at Zoder's Inn and Suites. We stayed here once. It's a pretty cool place. And they got these really cool balconies that go right over the river. And this is a great spot to take a photo, especially if it's raining really hard. And look at that. Very, very cool. There's not many places in the Smoky Mountains where you can rent a room that goes right over the river, at least a balcony that goes right over the river. Downtown Gatlinburg. Pumpkin people. A little bit of a wait for pancake pantry this morning. The River House Motor Lodge is no longer here. And not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we're walking down Riverwalk here. We just walked through Gatlinburg the other day. If you haven't checked that video out, check it out because we kind of show what's going on down there. But we're just down here to take in all the rain. How many folks go out in the rain just to experience it? That don't seem right, does it? No. It doesn't. There's a whole family over there. Looks like they're getting their raincoats on and that. They're going to have a day in Gatlinburg. And Anakista was open when we came through. Skylift Park is open. You'll have to ride up on one of the chair lifts. I guess if you have a rain jacket, not so bad. Yeah, my feet are wet now. I stepped in a big mud puddle. I did. Nobody's braving the rain.
up there. They put a vulture up there on the weather vane.
Oh, they did.
Oh.
Things are pretty scary here at the mysterious mansion. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. Oh, he got it. He got one. He waited for it. You can still see a little bit of Gatlinburg's past. The old Smoky Land Motel. Yeah, the mountains are definitely smoky today, aren't they? So normally there's a walkway down there, and that's the top of a bench. So normally you could sit down there and watch the river go by. So you could see that the rivers are really high. Another little bench underwater there. Yeah, that's the steps that take you down to the walkway. So it is quite up.
Yeah,
It's full. Yeah. And I believe it to be rising a little bit more as we're out here. Starting to build up a little bit. Doesn't it seem to be a little bit higher? Yeah, I'd say it's went up a little bit since we first got to Gatlinburg. You can see all the wood up here from past flooding. A lot of the wood will collect right there. Nothing like Gatlinburg. The mountains are all covered in a smoky fog. Well, folks, that was a great morning in the Smokies, and it's a very soggy morning. What'd you think about breakfast at the old mill?
It was okay.
Yeah, you know, I had a big old piece of ham.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. Of course, the biscuits, the gravy, everything is great there, and that was awesome. It was a great morning. My feet
Are so
soaked, and I can't wait to get my shoes off. They're probably pruny, you know, little toe. Yeah, they probably are.
Mine are
yeah.
too, probably.
Yeah. And we have Hurricane Helene's coming, and it's gonna bring more rain, and we'll let you all know if the rivers rise any further. And folks, that's going to do it for today here in the Great Smoky Mountains. If you like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
we love you, and we will see you guys in the next video.
One.
Bye, everyone.